No words needed. Yep. Oof, this is quite cool. But £8. Probably not enough meat on the bone. Depends how far we do get in the World Cup this year. Not too sure. I thought we were onto a winner. I do love selling this brand. But £25. That is a shame. But we have just found a pair of G-Star's Type C 3D Super Slim, and they've got the arched leg. So that's a boomer. I think, if I'm right in saying, they're only like £5. Look at that. So should be an easy 30, maybe even 35 because of the arched leg. So I think we'll take this as well. It's only a Reese waistcoat, but it's £3.50. It's in really nice condition as well, so it's got to be at least 20, 25, maybe not, maybe 20 quid plus postage on that, so we'll definitely take that bad boy. This also caught my eye. This is the Lard of Kilkelly, and it's like a beautiful, like hunting, shooting tweed jacket. Size XXL as well, made in the UK. They do want £25 for it, but I think because of the pure quality and the feel and the size and the time of year, I think we might be able to push like 75. That's a beast. Do I take it? 25 into 75, £50 profit before fees and that? I think so. We've also just found this, a nice Reese navy blazer, and it's a wool blend, so that might be worth picking up. I think it was like £8, I saw on the tag. Yeah, £8 for a Reese blazer. There's definitely got to be money in that as well, isn't there? Beautiful. Ooh, a pair of Uggs. Nice tall ones as well. No price on that one. I just know because they're in the window they're going to be expensive. Yep. God damn it. That was unfortunate. What a film. 8 Mile. £41.50. We make that back on that coat, I think. What a result. One charity shop. Woohoo! Well, what a result that was. Next step, Billinge. And we made it to the Willowbrook. Let's go. So we got a couple of bits from that Willowbrook, and then I went to one more. So there are two shops I didn't get to get on camera, but I will show you exactly what we picked up now. For 3 charity shops, we absolutely boomed it. So without further ado, let's turn the camera around and I'll show you exactly what we picked up. So we picked up a pair of Loafson's full leather calf riding boots. And to be fair, they're in pretty good nick. And a bit of a juicy bonus is they come with these, which are called spurs. And spurs, I think I'm right in saying, are now illegal in the horse riding game. So people do still buy these for collectible reasons. He paid £7 for them and these together, because like I said, it's a Brucey bonus. And these should sell alone for £15. And then the riding boots themselves, because they are a size 5.5, decent women's size, and they're full leather, should be looking at about £30. So £7, £45 return. We take that. I've now listed them, and they're going to go and live in the AB box, and I'll skew it up on the eBay field. And when they do sell, I know exactly what box to look into when I need to post them. Oh yeah, when it comes to skewing, you can only do it if you are a shop, and to become a shop, I do believe you need to be a business account. So not all of you will have the skew field available. So when they do sell, I then know to check in the AB box, and they will be there waiting to be packed. Now look at this thing of beauty. This is a Gant indigo twill shirt. It's kind of like a denim styled type of shirt with a beautiful Gant USA embroidered logo. Believe it or not, guys, there's some decent money in this shirt. I think I'm going to list it for about the 25, maybe even £30 mark. It's a beaut. If you can find these specific shirts by Gant in this style, especially bigger sizes, you're looking near 40 quid, which is ridiculous. So I might as well list it and skew it up. So enough waffling on. Let's get this listed. Listed, skewed up. Let's get into the next one. But I think I'm going to do the next one the next day, because I'm tired, shattered, exhausted. It's been a long day. So maybe in the next clip I might be in different clothing. We'll see. But maybe for continuity, I'll keep the same jumper on, maybe. I don't know. See how I feel. But good night. I'll see you tomorrow. So it's in fact the next day. So what we're going to do is continue showing you what we picked up from the charity shops there. Unfortunately, I couldn't record because my phone died. So let's flip the camera around and I'll show you exactly what we picked up. Slightly unusual pickup for me because I don't tend to find it very often, but this is a Sony PS3 DualShock 3 6-axis controller. The money used to be really good. You used to be able to get like £22-ish there or thereabouts. But looking on eBay now, it's dropped a little bit in price, probably because it's now getting, well, quite old, isn't it? Let's be honest. The PS5 is now out, so that's probably not helped at all, but should be able to still get $17.99 free postage. And that, my friends, can live in the AB box. So I did, in fact, mention these yesterday, but I'm going to return to them and give a little bit more of an update. So they are not competition legal, which we've already said. However, they are solid nickel, and for that reason, they've now become, they could potentially be antique. And I think the estimation I gave in the previous clip was about £15. But now searching on eBay and having some time to research some bits and pieces, we should be looking at nearer the £25 mark, maybe even pushing 30. Penultimate, that's a big word for rummage, isn't it? The penultimate item that we did pick up was this pair of Big E Levi's. However, like I've said a previous 100 million times, they have had a re-release, and you can tell that by the sort of silky labels inside. Like, they are proper new labels. Look at that. Spent £5, still should be a comfortable £25 all day long. Really nice size, really nice sort of grey, black, washed out pair of jeans, and should sell quite comfortable for £20 to £25. And the last item we did pick up today was this Polo Ralph Lauren early 2000, late 90s tag. Paid £2.50 because everything in the store was half price. But it's very unusual. It's like a polo shirt, but quarter zip with a popper button, which is pretty weird. And it's kind of got like a rugby style feel to it. This beautiful late 90s polo kind of rugby style quarter zip thing. So we've just listed them items. I've showed you what we picked up that you guys didn't see in the charity shops, and now we're going to the new container to pick some orders, because trying to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to have a little bit of charity shop footage and a little bit of picking orders. So it's not just a video of picking orders, because some people find it boring, and this way you get a bit of both. Anyway, let's get inside and pick some orders. Right, hopefully you can hear me over the rain bashing on the container. We have sold, which is quite interesting considering my latest video on Thursday was about these, some D'Agostini figures. They sold for £12.99 free postage, and they're going via the GSP to Italy, and they paid £30 for some awful looking figures. Right, now into the AS box, and would you look at that, it's right on top. And we only listed this the other day, and it sold for £26.99. And all it is, Charles Tywit London XL cardigan for £26.95, owes us 50p, which is an absolute ridiculous price. Now into the BC box, and we've sold, which I do believe was the first American item to sell, was these Shoebaggers. Absolutely beautiful brand to be on the lookout for, so definitely be on the lookout for Shoebaggers. These are wingtip brogues. They sold for £42, and they owe us $6.99, all the way from Chicago. Look at that, the first Chicago sale. And in the same box, and in fact from the same place, a Goodwill in Chicago, we have sold these Nike wrestling shoes. They sold for £22 free postage. And sticking with the theme of America, we have sold a hoodie, which is this New England Patriots NFL hoodie, sold for £16 free postage. Into the BB box, this is going to be renamed to BB, and we've sold these pair of Levi's 514s, and they sold for £22 free postage, size 38-30, owe us £3. We are now going deep into the ALK box, and we have sold some more cubes. We've sold a Series 2 and a Series 1, I do believe. Series 1 and 2 of Cube World. They sold for £50 plus postage. So yeah, really happy with that. We then sold a pair of Nike Tech fleece shorts. You can tell they're the Nike Tech ones from this label and the inside label. They sold for £22. when it's absolutely peeing it down outside. Absolutely mental. £22. Owes us a couple of quid. Bish bash. Bosh. I tell you what, a brand that I've done started to do really well with is All Saints. This All Saints Clash hoodie sold for £30. It doesn't even look anything special, and it sold for 30 smackaroonies. Right, we're into the tea box, and this box has not been opened for about 30 years. We have sold a wrestling figure, Santino, sold for $7.99. I mean, he looks something different. He looks out of this world, doesn't he? Santino Marella. Right, we're now into the iBox, and we have sold the last Amiga game. If you are a long-term subscriber of mine, you would know we picked up a hell of a Amiga bundle. We spent 150 quid on like 30-40 Amiga games, and this is the last one to sell, and it sold for £25 free postage. Right, we're going into the AG box, and it's right on top. It's in fact this Blue Yeti Professional Blackout Edition colorway. Beautiful piece. Sold for £60 free postage. Sold in the Z box a pair of Adidas cargo trousers. This is the second time they have sold, and this time they sold for £35 free postage. Absolutely mental piece. Beautiful utilities trousers. All them keywords. Really happy with that. And that is a bish bash. We've sold 2 items in the AI box. We've sold these Rockports. Oh, if these were first editions, they would have been worth triple figures, but I don't think they were after doing some further research. They still sold for £42 free postage and owes us £5 from a car boot I'm not allowed to talk about. And also we have sold these Clarks Active Air that was in the same box as them, and they sold for £27.99. Like I said, be on the lookout for Clarks. We have sold another WWE figure. What is happening? 2 figures in the space of a couple of days. We've sold this geezer with his little hat. This is Hornswoggle. Literally, if I was blonde, that would be me. All day freaking long. That sold for £11.99 free postage. Mini-me! We are now going into the AA box, and you can see his beautiful face. We have sold Pluto for £15 free postage. Hello! So, after this clip, I'll be back in my natural habitat and buying. But I thought I'd show you guys what there was that I've sold in the last few days. And as you can see, we've absolutely smashed it in the new container. Just need to get a load of racking here to put them on. I've got some racking coming, so that will be beautiful. Anyway, next time I see your beautiful faces, I will be back in my natural habitat. So the charity shop in question today is YMCA. Hopefully it's better than the weather. Some questionable Nike Air Force Ones. They're so light, like really bendy. But I've got some cool wool, kind of warm to be fair, but they're quite cool. I think like 4 quid as well. Yeah. I think we have found a first item. We've got a pair of brand new and tagged Dockers. Look at that. Brand new and tagged for £4. We take that, it should be an easy 25, maybe even 30 quid. But brand new Dockers. And I don't know if you guys knew, but Dockers are part of the Levi group, hence why they have the same sort of labels. And if you look carefully, it will say Levi on a brand new tag. So yeah, we'll take them. I generally thought this was a Pokeball, but it's ceramic. So I tend to actually pick up Adidas Gazelles, but these I've definitely seen better days. Look, there's a lot of drag on the heels as well, and they are only size 5, so gonna leave them. Yeah, pretty dark. However, we are now going to go back to the unit, and I'm going to show you what's sold this Saturday. We've got some absolutely beautiful items. So I think we've got about 7 items to show. So what we're going to do now is fly to the unit and pick them 7 orders, and then I've actually gone off camera and picked up a nice little charity shop haul. So lots to do. Let's get a wiggle on. Unit, we meet again. Right then, let's show you guys what sold on Saturday. So the first item that sold over on Saturday is a pair of brand new and tagged Levi chinos, and they sold pretty goddamn quickly for £27.95 plus well, I think it's 3 postage actually. So yeah, not a bad little deal. Owes us 5 Skrillaroonies. Right, now we're going into the D box. I do apologise for the lighting again, and we've sold this Sony Cybershot case. Sold for $8.99, free postage. Bit of a fail. So yeah, the less we say about this, the better. Right, we're now back in the W box, and we've sold a video game. I don't really know why this video game is in here, if I'm being brutally honest. And we've sold Rory McIlroy, a PGA Tour on the Xbox One for £11, free postage. Now we're into the AH box, and we've sold a pair of, I do believe, Levi Line 8s, which should be in here, which they are. Don't pick these up. Levi's Line 8, definitely probably one of their most worst lines of Levi's. That's all for £15. That's it really. That's all it sold Saturday. I think I've actually posted some already, so that's probably why. But when I do get back, we've got a sick little charity shop haul to quickly show you, which we picked up everything that you're going to see in the next clip from one charity shop, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely beautiful little haul. So let's get back home and I'll show you what we picked up from that charity. So this is the pile of items in question. We literally picked these up from one charity shop. So everything you see in this little pile is from one charity shop. So let's not waffle on and let's dive straight into individual items. I'll tell you how much we paid for each item and how much we should be looking to get back on eBay. And I'll tell you now, for one charity shop, it's freaking decent. So the first item that I'm going to show you is this beautiful pair of Orly Keeley cushion covers. Really nice condition. We paid a whopping £2.50 per pair. So we've got 4 individual cushion covers. And believe it or not, they're a bit of a bolo. So if you ever do see this pattern and any sort of similar patterns, Orly Keeley's definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. And it seems to be a brand that I seem to find a lot. They do a lot of homeware stuff. So recently I picked up a utensil pot and that sold for £40. So, you know, it's definitely a one to add on your bolo list. This is their probably well-known design. And I should be looking at a comfortable £20 per pair. So I paid £5 for the 2 pairs and I should be getting at least £40 back. We then have a pair of box standard size 3.5. Paid £4.50. These are Nike Blazers. Really nice, cool colorway as well. It's like a slate grey with a sort of turquoise blue Nike tick. Really decent condition to be fair. Very, very nice. Should be an easy £22 to £25 back from these. Next item that we're going to be talking about are a pair of, you know this brand. I go on about this brand all the time. Very underrated brand, and that is Echo. These are just box standard casual shoes. Good for schools, good for office work, good for really, well, I mean, you can tell yourself they are in decent nick. What did really surprise me is what it said on the charity shop sticker. Can you see that? It says as seen, so sold as seen. But I generally can't see anything wrong with these whatsoever. I've done the bend test. They bend fine. Look, there's nothing there. There's a minuscule thing right there, but apart from that, that is it. Literally, like, they're absolutely fine. I don't really know why the charity shop has said sold as seen. That tends to put a fair few people off. It puts me off as well, to be honest. But they seem pretty solid. And Echo, decent brand, decent size, decent condition. And I think we'll be able to get a decent price for them. Maybe £30-ish. I'll take offers around 25. We now move on to a pair of walking boots. But yes, they are just a brand called Trezetta. But even with that brand, these boots here, as you can see, would probably retail for about 80-90 quid because of 2 main things. One being Gore-Tex and the other being Vibram soled. We paid £10, always picking up walking boots that are Gore-Tex and have the Vibram soled for a tenner. So just because it's not a well-known brand, but because they are Gore-Tex with the Vibram patch on the bottom of the soles, we probably can push anywhere between 35 to 55. And these are women's. So imagine finding men's Trezetta Gore-Tex Vibram sole boots. You're in the money. These are decent, mate. These are honestly, definitely decent. Do please, guys, honestly, If you ever see anything Gore-Tex, it is a phenomenal fiber, a phenomenal material you need to be looking at. At least price comping them on eBay, but 9 times out of 10, anything Gore-Tex is definitely worth picking up. Gore-Tex is phenomenal, and especially helps with the vibrant soul. And sticking with the fiber Gore-Tex, this is the last item that we found at the at the charity shop before, and it's a Berghaus coat. Look at it. Look at it. It's a former glory. Nice, a decent size. It's a UK size 14, so it is for the women market. It's got its hood. We did spend a bit on it. Not gonna lie, we spent a whopping £15. However, I have literally just sold in the last few days a Gore-Tex shell jacket men's without the hood. It was missing the hood, and I sold it for £40. So the fact this is a decent size for women, decent colour, really nice condition, beautiful brand. Berghaus is a phenomenal brand. Again, nice hiking brand, really strong brand, really strong, so strong. Beautiful patch on the Gore-Tex. It's got to be at least 50 quid, at least, maybe 40. No, at least 50 quid because it's women's. If this was men's, you were looking at a lot of money, probably pushing 80, 90, maybe even £100 if it was a men's jacket. But it's a women's jacket, but still very nice money.